Okay.
Always.
What it do? This your boy B Thrash. You tune into Couch Talk 101. Shout out to my homie G, who also do the podcast with me. As you can see to my left, I have a special guest in the building with me today, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
What's up, you guys? I'm Touche.
Hello, Miss Touche.
What's up?
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, for the second time.
So what's been up? Like, we gonna give them a rundown like on everything you got current, but like what's been up? You been traveling on the move?
I have, even though like all this Corona stuff has been happening. I don't want to say I haven't cared, but I have been traveling a lot, like normal.
Okay.
So yeah, I went to Houston for a little while and Vegas. Where did we just go? Atlanta.
I love Atlanta.
But in Atlanta, everybody, it's like nobody has.
I know it's
down
like
there.
it's up.
Like it's like a whole nother that's like a
Yeah.
whole nother that's Atlanta, that's their place. Like like they don't care what anything else outside of Atlanta got going on. Like they gonna have their own thing going on.
But it's majority black people there, so it's like black people can tolerate not tolerate but get through anything.
Right.
So,
yeah.
It's up.
Yeah, it's really up. They really don't give a fuck. So yeah, we went there and then I really have been traveling. I went to New Orleans for a little bit and then I think we're about to go to Detroit this weekend. So yeah.
Oh, so you on the move.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, we've been sitting down and stuff for a little while. And I feel like as long as you're safe, you protect yourself, you wash your hands, you do what you really was supposed to be doing before, this Corona stuff happened. People just don't wash their hands naturally. So this is why we're here. But I feel like if you're safe about it, you know what you're doing, and I don't feel like it's a problem to travel.
Okay. And I ain't asked you this last time, but while we on the topic, like what you think about like the different cultures? Like how you said like you go to the A is one way or you go to Vegas or here. Like what you think about the different cultures? Where you think the like tightest spot to be is?
Oh, the tightest spot. I like Houston. I really love Houston. I love the people. I like the food. They are really aggressive down there, I will say.
What you mean? Give me an example.
So like the bums is aggressive, like the men
like they run up on you?
Yeah, like we was there for maybe like 15 minutes. Just got off the plane, got the car boot. We're about to go. I think we're like about to go to Target or something, just to grab something.
Yeah.
And we're in the parking lot about to pull off, and the guy like cuts us off in his minivan, and he's like, if you're a God-fearing woman, could you please lend me some money for some diapers? Like, cuts us off to where we can't get out. He's asking us for money. Like, he brings God up. So it's like, oh my gosh.
Got you feeling bad.
Yeah,
like you on vacation.
It's like, oh my gosh. Like, you brought this man up. Now you brought the baby and some diapers. So yeah, they're very aggressive.
Okay.
Yeah. But I met, it's some famous old pimp down there. He's like an old man.
Magic got one?
No.
Oh.
I would know that. No, I cannot remember what this man is, but he walks around with a feather, and he like it's a long feather, and he rubs it up against the women, and he blesses them. Yeah, so they got like cool things like that. So I love when like they have a lot of culture, like New Orleans. They're just thick culture. They're very their food, everything.
Facts.
But I think Houston is definitely like
that's the place to be. How was the weather?
Hot. You know what's hot? Vegas. Vegas is like a different hot.
Man, what?
Like I see why they like angry. Like they be tight down there. Like they mad a lot.
Yeah.
And I see why, because it's hot down there.
Yeah, it's like summertime, like a lot of
Yes. Yeah. And then they have like coyotes. They have fucking rattlesnakes. Yeah. We had a rattlesnake in the backyard of our Airbnb. We had to call the dude. He came with like his gun. It was like, yeah. He was like, this is their land. I'm like, no, sir. Like, we rented this spot. Like, nah, you gotta have to get these people out of here because that was too much. But Vegas, I love Vegas. They got good weed. They have a really good weed.
Yeah, I forgot you a stoner.
They have amazing weed. They got some good weed down there. So yeah, I think it's between Houston and Vegas. I really like the people, even though they might be a little aggressive and stuff. But it's still
But still.
Yeah, it's still pretty cool and copacetic.
Okay. And what's some words of advice you would give somebody who's stuck here that like don't travel?
Woo. Okay, well look, I'm low key stuck here too. I've been wanting to move, and I just have not had the courage, or like I just haven't had the courage to do it. I can do it. I got the money. I got the time. I got the resources. It's just about getting that, like, just do it. Like, if you got, if you, even if you do fall down and you don't have so much as, like, something to help you get back up, you still can figure that shit out. Like, it's not hard to figure something out. It might take a long time. It might be so overwhelming to feel like you can't do it. But what's the worst that can happen if you leave? You might get a new job. You might network and meet somebody. You might fall in love. You might go win you some money. Like, it could be thousands of things that you can do if you can get out of little ass Indiana.
Facts. Now, what would you say? Okay, you were speaking on moving. I'm talking about the person that like ain't even traveled. Like,
same thing. The same shit apply. You can leave. There's nothing like what like this is it. This ain't it. Indianapolis. Come on now. Facts. What? All there is Ripple in downtown. Like in Castleton, you know what I'm saying? Like Greenwood, like there's places, but that's nothing. That's not no experience. I want to live somewhere where it can be like an experience. Right. And I'm like sure that like one day, you know, like I will have went to every tight spot or, you know, something like that. So we're like here, like I'm pretty sure everybody's went to every place in Ripple, every place downtown. So I'm pretty sure, you know, it'd be the same thing like that. But I still want to like be somewhere that it's still always gonna be something fresh, something new. And I wish like Indianapolis had that. I feel like we have the capability to do that as like a whole city. Yeah. I feel like this city could be tight as hell if the people would get along, and then if like, you know, with everything with the government and everything could like, if it could all make sense, we would be a tight ass city. But it's just what the hand, you know, that we got dealt with. Yeah, so it just is like what it is. Themselves. Right. So, but I think that if, like, people be like, damn, I wish I could do that. Damn, I wish I could do it. Like, that's with anything. Not even just leaving the state. Just if you got that in the back of your mind to where you're like, oh, I wish I could do that. It's because you want to. Your body is eager to do that. So just go ahead and do it. Can't nothing bad happen to do something if you want to do something that makes you happy.
Facts.
So, yeah.
And speaking of the getting along, man, like, that's going to swing us into, like, the real life versus the entertainment aspect of celebrities, because a lot of celebrities been getting in some bad situations.
They have.
What's your view on that? Like, how you feel like, is it like, how are they able to like to separate the two? Because right now this seems like a very blurred line.
I feel like, you know, with certain like men who are rappers and they've been in the streets and then they trying to get out of that, I feel like that's probably one of the hardest things. I mean, like, I would feel like, because if that's all you know, and that's how you still make your money while you still trying to do something else, yeah, it's hard to, like, separate that. It's hard to even, you know, like, just do anything. So, I don't know. I feel like women have it maybe like a little bit easier when they can separate. So like, say like this girl, she a stripper, she start rapping, boom, like people might bring that up all the time, and people might also like, you know, like throw it in their face, like, you know how they do like Amber Rose and stuff like that.
Cardi.
Yeah, like Cardi, you know. Yeah. But like, she ain't gotta worry about no stripper shit no more.
No, that shit dead.
It's dead. It's fucking, it's done. Facts. But like a man, like, you know, if he's out here selling drugs, you know, doing whatever he doing, that's still gonna be a part of his life. And then say he even done with that and he move on. It could be a nigga from the streets that don't like him from years and years ago, come back and, you know, hating, come back and take, you know what I'm saying? It could be anything. And I guess like a woman could do that to another woman, but I don't feel like it would be so dramatic. I feel like it would be like, okay, like them bitches fucked Offset from the strip club.
Oh damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why she was in. That's why she went to. She been going back and forth. Yeah, okay. So she sent some people to the strip club to beat them bitches up because they fucked Offset.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean,
So
there
it'll
might
be
be
some
some
petty
mild
shit
shit,
like
yeah.
that, like-
Some some mild ass shit like that.
But it ain't gonna be no extreme.
Like death, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or your money really getting fucked up. Like the bitches, they probably got their money fucked up, but Cardi didn't. She probably had to spend a bag on a lawyer and all that shit, but what's that? She made that shit up. That's nothing.
Facts.
But I don't know. I feel like that's from a woman's point of view, that's very hard. Like I don't know. I don't know how would like a man would even like. I feel like that's a lot of weight on somebody. But I mean, like you see G Herbo do that. You see,
he switched it up all the way. Like
and then he has like that PTSD like center in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I think that's really good. Like, it gives like, because I know a lot of black men, they don't understand. Some just don't understand mental health because that's just not something they speak about in their family. And it's just how it is. It's just in certain families, people don't speak about certain things or suck it up, get over it. What the fuck is you crying for? It just could go either way. So I think that's tight that he does that. I love when rappers can do certain things like that because then that shows like, it's kind of like he's easing his way out of it positively. And there's no way. Like, that would be so crazy. I mean, I guess Nipsey, that's the only one. That's the next one. Like, he's doing so great in his community and somebody could do that and take such a great man down. That's very, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. It's just crazy. It's evil is what you make it. Bad is really what you make it, I feel like.
So, look, we gonna touch on mental health, but, like, right now, I'm going to ask you, like, do you think it's harder for, like, you think it's more hate, like, in your hometown? You think, like, this is happening because, like, they returning to their hometowns or they stuck in their hometown? Well, not stuck necessarily, but they posted up in their hometown. So you feel like they get more hate there? That's a tough one, ain't it?
I mean, a nigga can come anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're more
prone to it.
You're more prone to it, yeah. Like now, and he's in his city, so he comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like he can do something to you, and boom, go hide out over here. He in another city, yeah. If like it makes sense for niggas who live in Chicago, rappers to move to LA. I would not be G Herbo. I would not be living in Chicago if I was a rapper. If I came up. If I was in the streets, boo, 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 I would not. Like, you gotta make it make sense. Right. I feel like.
Do you think, like, that goes with, like, ego, though? Like, to prove a point or on some shit, like...
And that's where, as a grown man, you gonna have to learn how to, like, separate your ego from your pride. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to get that together. So, with your life is more than you staying on your block.
Yeah, facts.
Like, make that shit make sense. Not saying, like, you gotta turn your back on your city, like, you can't rep your shit, whatever the case may be.
Just do it from a distance, kinda.
Yeah, like, damn,
like
you wanna...
Boosie done been out of, like...
Boosie.
Like, out of his hometown for a long ass time.
A lot of rappers, you get what I'm saying? Like, they are here. You can't stay. That makes no sense for anybody to stay in their city. I think that's silly.
Okay.
Now, I feel like you can move if you want to stay in your city. You can move somewhere better than the hood. You feel what I'm saying? Like better than where you was at.
Like on the outskirts type.
Yeah, somewhere more protected. You know what I'm saying? Like just somewhere out the way.
Yeah, but like when you're dealing with small, like to me, Indianapolis is small, like compared to like Atlanta.
Well,
like,
you can move to Fishers. You can go to 96th Street.
But we know that's like a short ass 20-minute drive.
Look,
like,
I don't know about you, but that's Hamilton County. So
you don't even fuck
so I feel like once you hit Hamilton County, it's like
a different vibe over there, ain't it?
It's a little different, yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like, I don't know, as a smart person, you should think about certain things like that. Move to Hamilton County. Niggas ain't about to be riding out to Hamilton County. If they are, and they gonna come and do some stupid shit, then
they might get caught on the way back because it's like.
Come on now. Yeah. They got cameras everywhere. Like, that is police city.
It's
like,
modern like a motherfucker.
Yeah, like that's dumb. So it's like, I don't know. It's just, you just need to be more aware of your surroundings if you choose to stay in the city that you want to be in.
That's great. That's some great advice.
I feel like.
Okay, so you talked a little bit about mental health when you were saying like, G Herbo.
Mm-hmm.
How important do you think mental health is, just like for like the current, you know what I mean? Like the state that everybody's in right now. How important is it?
I feel like it's always important. Not even just this the situation that everybody has going on right now. I feel like as much as people have complained so much about the quarantine,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like has been or should have been a blessing to everybody. Y'all should have got your money up. Y'all should have sat at home and went inside yourselves and thought about like what you want from life, what your goals are, how you can establish these goals, how you can execute the goals, everything. Like you should have a plan. Everything should be written down.
Facts.
In your mind or on some pieces of paper. Whatever the case may be. I feel like having a strong having a very strong mindset can ease a lot of anxiety, can ease a lot of like, because life can like constantly hit you back and forth, boom boom boom, back to back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a weak mind, it'll be hard to overcome certain things like that. You'll feel like this will be it. So a lot of people with like, just say like the election, or just say quarantine, losing money, and you know, people losing their jobs and stuff like that, people can fall into depression with in times like this. But I feel like if you are strong-willed and resilient, it's gonna be a process. It's gonna be hard, but you're gonna understand your path. So that's why I always preach so much about mental health, about accepting if you have issues. If like, you know, a lot of people don't understand they have PTSD. A lot of men, grown men, don't understand that they have like been touched by a woman when they was young. A lot of niggas, y'all think that shit is cool. Y'all think that
I think DMX went into that too.
That yeah, like y'all don't understand. That's she was touching you. That's the molestation. Like that's not. A grown woman should not be, and you know, I've heard Boosie say that. Like,
yeah, Boosie. That's
I'm gonna have my son get his dick sucked for his birthday by a prostitute. Like what? Like that's not.
It's not tight.
It's not tight at all. That's not cool. That's not a situation. That's not something you should want to put your child in. But I know, like, my father has said he's had a babysitter that was in her 20s. My daddy was 13.
Yeah.
And they was fucking. So it's like having like people being so aware of their mental health, like I feel like it's such a release as well. Because once they start becoming more aware of themselves, even though it might bring up old trauma, they might remember old things like, damn, I didn't think of that, and damn, I didn't think that would be this, and stuff like that. It's still gonna feel like 1,000 bricks is off their shoulders, you know?
Facts.
And I know a lot of men don't like to like face the facts when it comes to that. Even, I'm not even gonna point out men, I'm gonna say people in general, because I have been somebody who, it took me up until I was maybe 25, 24 to like really sit down and like, okay, you need to apply this, and this to your life, or you're not gonna be where you want to be.
Yeah,
you have to get control over your mind. You gotta like tell yourself it's gonna be okay. You have to tell yourself this isn't your world. This isn't your life. Yeah. This is just your right now. And people don't get that. Like, I make my reality. I make my surroundings. I will go into a place and I will never in my life feel uncomfortable because I control my surroundings, regardless of where I'm at. So I feel like once you start having control like that and you start applying that to every single aspect of your life, shit'll go way smoother. And not saying everything's going to be easy, because I have bad days. I have very, very bad days. But then my good days are way more than the bad days. And that's what I be feeling like I have to reflect on, because I used to have more bad days than good. But now, with the quarantine and with sitting at home, reading so many books, and just a Midnight Gospel on Netflix is a very, very, very good a little series that they have. It's over like a podcast, and they talk about mental health. They talk about death. They talk about so many heavy aspects in life, like forgiving shit that's hard for people to do. They talk so smooth, and it's so easy for you to understand. So like things like that, like all of that has definitely helped make me become more aware of like mental health, make me want to be more open about my mental health issues as well. I feel like once you start speaking about it and you're more open, it feels easy too. Like it feels.
I think a lot of people are, well, not a lot, but more people are starting to open up about mental health. Because like you know what I mean, it was like one of them things that people never talked about before. You know what I mean, like social media and all that, because it was just like one of them things you did, like you said, you deal with it and you just keep going. But now there's more so like, nah, let's sit down and talk about this. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's very important.
Yeah, and I think that's amazing. I feel like that's, as much as, you know, like we still have racism, we still have, you know, all this hate in this world. We just have a whole bunch of hate. I feel like it's still good that we have this positive to where like we're still accepting, you know, mental health. We're like, I feel like everyone is growing as a whole, as a generation. Even though we still have all this shit going on, I still feel like there's still a silver lining and there's still some positivity. And I feel like I feel like our generation is very strong. Like, I'm not saying like back then they were not, but with our mind and with us being more freely and more expressive, you know, about who we are and not really giving a fuck, I think that gives you power as well. So I feel like with that, I feel like it's just like, I don't know, I'm excited to see my son's generation because I feel like they're going to be tight as fuck. I feel like they're going to be...
They're taking everything in.
Yeah, you know, and so like, you know, like, so we are like setting this foundation of, you know, learning about peace and learning about healing each other and learning about, you know, like our chakras or, you know, crystals and the moon and everything, learning about your spirituality. We are setting this foundation for that. So now that our kids, like my son, he reads about crystals. He loves Steven Universe because it talks about amethyst. It talks about the crystals that we go see at the store that he reads in books. He understands that if you set them out, it'll get energy. I think that's tight. So when he gets older, you know, the more he gets, he's going to be well equipped about that. He's going to be so tapped in. He's going to understand like, I got the power. You know, it's just, I think that like it's amazing that we have this time to set this foundation for our kids. So they're about to build this tight ass shit and they're going to be like these amazing ass human beings. So I'm super excited for that. I'm super excited.
Facts. And I think it's interesting too, because it's like how you said, you teach him about like different, like the different things, and he's experiencing it directly from you, versus like I feel like myself, like I teach my daughter like about her energy, what she pay attention to, what she shouldn't pay attention to, right? But it's like I had to find that out off of trauma, kind of. Like, same. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So, and
that's just the burden you gotta take.
Yeah, but it's like I accepted it, but now I'm getting to teach her, like, hey, you know what I mean? Pay attention to your energy. When your energy low around people, stay away from them people. So, like you said, I think it's cool that they get to experience it in a good way.
That's what I feel like. Like, I'm happy that he gets to experience so much positive energy from like all these amazing aspects around him. Like, he loves going to the crystal store. Like, he lights up, he feels it. So it's really tight to see that. But yeah, I think that what you were saying, like we had to experience trauma for them to, you know, experience the good of it, which is that's just perfectly fine with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll take all that like 1,000 times over. Right, I'll take that shit 1,000 times over for all that.
Facts. And do you, when you say like energy, do you believe like 48 powers allow and all like that whole thing?
That is some like weird shit. Okay.
For real, like why you think it's weird? Because I'm looking.
Okay, so have you read it?
Nah, I just be watching like all the videos on YouTube and
so I need you to read the book.
Okay.
So read the book.
I'm gonna listen to the audio. I'm not actually a reader.
So when I read books, I have binders that go with my books, or I'll highlight them and write like notes down.
Yeah.
When I read, I didn't even finish it because it was very. And there are some people who say this and some people who disagree as well.
Okay.
It's fucking aggressive, like.
What you mean is like straight to the facts type shit.
Like, okay, it's very like, damn, I wish somebody was on here. It's very, okay, so one of the laws, they're talking about how, you have to give the master everything. Like, the master teaches you this, the master is always above you. You are always lesser than the master. It's very 19th century, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, it's understandable, and I can see there's certain aspects where you can apply it to your life.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's very aggressive.
It is, but
that's how I feel. I just feel like it's super, super aggressive. Now, like, the law of attraction, that's different.
Okay.
That's completely different than the 48 laws of power. It's literally like about power. Establishing power, holding power, having power,
okay,
which is not always a good thing. I feel like
too much. Of
Look
anything.
at Trump.
Yeah, but I don't think he got a lot of power. I just think he got a lot of attention.
Wait, and that's all that he needs. That's all that he needs. Yes, and look what all this attention and gave him. Look at all the shit he done did.
But yeah, but also like when I look at a person like that's getting a lot of attention doing the wrong shit, like they decrease fast.
Yeah, those type of people always play themselves out.
And it, like
6ix9ine. Yeah, 6ix9ine.
Like
he's a goober.
He a goober.
Just like we was okay. So I was actually just having this talk with my hairstylist. Shout out to Roxy. And matter of fact, you need to have. You need to have. No, she has not been on here.
Yes, she has.
No, she has not. Roxy literally said that she has not been on here. I just left her. It don't matter. Make sure her ass is on here.
Rocky Style.
Yeah, I'm talking about Roxy.
Okay. All right, I gotta look at Roxy.
Yes. My fault. Make sure she on here. And make sure y'all book with her. Quit fucking playing. But
I'm gonna have to look her up.
Yes.
I thought you was talking about
No, I'm talking about Roxy who do hair.
Got you.
But she we were talking about because you know he get frontals and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
oh yeah, I seen that shit. Yeah.
So I'm like, and we was talking about the dude Jonathan who be doing. I'm like, you know that nigga would do a pig hair. She was like, shit, me too. I was like, you would do 6ix9ine's hair? She's like, yeah. Like, what the fuck that got to do with me? And me and I've been having like I always have talks where I'll be sitting down with niggas who make music, and I'm like, would you, if you a producer, would you still make music with 6ix9ine? And some niggas is like, yeah, fuck it. Some niggas, some rappers who would be like, yeah, I would do a song with him. Some would be like, yes, and some would say no. But I feel like Nicki Minaj, for example.
Okay.
She has played herself out.
By doing that song with him?
I just feel like that's just like the cherry. That's just like the cherry, the sprinkles, and the motherfucking what else is on the Sunday? Some syrup. Some syrup on that. I feel like that's all three on top of just what she has accumulated over the years.
I agree.
Yes, I feel like she has played herself out with that. Cause it's like, damn, how many times? Who else you gonna hop on to keep feeling? You know what I'm saying? Like, who else?
I feel like Nicki Minaj. Like, I started looking at her sideways when I felt like how she did Meek. Like, I feel like she...
and then you just a little goofy about it. Then you go, no, fuck all that. Fuck all that. First off, your brother's a fucking pedophile. Then you go and marry a fucking pedophile. Then you get pregnant by it. Like, that's it. Because if I have to sit here and beg a judge to let the child of my father in the room when I give birth, that's fucked up. Yeah. That's weird. That's fucking weird. Yeah. Even that, judge, please, can I have, like, that don't even sound, that's weird to me.
Yeah.
So for them to have, if that's your best friend, and if that's who you were supposed to be holding down and shit like that, you should not be making money off of the negative shit that happened to her if y'all not friends no more. That's lame as fuck. and I think that's corny. I feel like the only person who did something positive from that is Jordan. What's her girl name? Was fucking Tristan. Jordan Woods.
Okay. What, that removed Tory?
No, I'm saying who had took a negative and turned it into a positive to her friend. You know, did some fucked up shit to her friend and turned some shit into a positive. You know, she ain't talked too much. Yeah. She got on the little red talk, whatever shit. Yeah, she kept it real cool, whatever. Chloe over here is still losing her mind. Like, God. But, like, that's what I'm saying. She played that shit cool. But then the Kelsey girl, like, now we know you was fucking Tory, too. Yeah. You a little shiesty ass bitch. I done unfollowed each other. Like, it's just how after the fact, you know, like, I feel like she probably been hating on this bitch the whole time. Cause what do Kelsey? Do she got a business or she's?
No, I'm not sure.
Nothing. Oh, okay.
Now look, let me ask you this. Do you feel like it's lonely at the top?
I don't give a fuck. If it is, shit, I'd rather that than be surrounded by some bullshit.
Yes, people.
Always having. This year, I have cut numerous of people from my family off. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Like, I don't want to have that around me. I don't want to think I'm in a comfortable situation and you over here are low-key remembering everything I'm saying so you can go tell somebody else. Yeah. Or, you know, like, or I can't trust you around certain shit or certain people. Like, I don't want that. Why? Why be uncomfortable like that?
Facts. No. Yeah, a lot of people choose to do that, though. Like, in which I kind of get it. Like, you don't want to go out of your comfort zone. Because, you know what I mean? Like, you want to be around, like, the niggas you came up with.
Right.
So they went. But to me, man, all that shit be out the window. Like, I look at it like this. If I feel like you doing shady shit or shiesty shit, I'ma distance myself. Like, I don't give a fuck. With you. Yeah. because now, like, this is another thing I'm learning. Like, now, I don't want the wrong shit attached to my name. You feel me? Because, like, when you hang around certain people or do certain shit, people, like, attach you to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I'm very cautious on.
I mean, that I feel like that can be. That's on the other person. Like, say I have a friend and she be doing some wild shit. That's on her. Like, cool, do your thing. Yeah. Don't think I might be doing some wild shit. You know, like.
Do you believe in the birds of a feather flock together shit? That's a saying.
No.
So
I've known Addison since I was 11.
And shout out to Addison in the back.
Shout out to young Addie in the background. Do you hear me? But yeah, I've known her. We are two different people, but we are the same in certain things.
Yeah.
But like, she do that might not necessarily do. We don't sit here and be like, bitch, like.
It's not.
We might laugh at each other. We'll make little, you know, but we know it's all love. We know, like, that's just who we are. Like, fuck it. It is what it is.
Okay.
So, not saying that we be fucking cutting up, but you know, like, you know, everybody's different. Everybody acquires different things. So she likes niggas that look like Kevin Hart. Me, on the other hand, would rather not. So, like, it's here nor there. Like, that's what I'm saying. I think,
to each his own.
To each his own. And I know my bitch solid, and she knows I am too. So, I feel like at the end of the day, if you know you have a good friendship, because I went through a lot of friends.
Yeah, I think everybody do, though.
Yeah, and I ain't sweating none of that because I know that I was a good friend. And even if I did make a couple mistakes, I do know that I still communicate because I cherish friendships. I cherish a lot of any relationship in my life because of not coming from a lot. So, you know, when you come across people that you appreciate and you want to have in your life, you put effort into it. You look at them in a different light. You take precautions with certain shit, you know, like it's just you appreciate it more. So yeah, I don't be sweating too much of that going, you know. I've thought like, damn, like what if I get here and I look around and I don't have nobody or certain things like that. Mm-hmm. And I don't.
Now you like, fuck it.
Yeah, like I got who I feel like I need is gonna be around me, and it's not an issue to meet new people along the way.
That's what I was about to say. Like,
like you know, you gotta have your boundaries. You can't be like, oh, here, let's do all this. Yeah, but like I feel like as long as you have boundaries and you learn to learn each other, it could blossom into some tight ass shit, and they could be a fucking friend that you feel like you've been with your whole life. You know.
Facts.
So it just all depends on the person and just having a good judgment about other people.
Okay. Let's see. What else we got here? So we talked a little bit on this. We can go into detail now about the parenting.
Okay.
Okay. How important is parenting to you personally?
Parenting as in what?
Like being a mama. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, it's important.
Well, some people look at it like, and I've seen it, you know how some people like drop their kids off all the time, like not really there mentally for them, you know what I mean? So like how
they a half-ass parent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, okay, so from your point of view, like how you what's the word I'm looking for? Distinguish the two, like a good parent versus just a half-ass parent.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to place judgment. I'm just kidding. Okay. I feel like
I was about to be like, oh, okay.
I feel like
get your kids.
Yeah, like come on, man. Like, okay, I was just reading like somebody had killed 2 babies, like little babies.
Yeah.
And it's like so many other things you can do besides kill these babies. You know, like you could go drop them off on the street. You could take them to a relative. Take them to the McDonald's. Keep them in the seat. Let's see. Take them to the hospital. Billion gajillion other fucking things that you can do besides be a bad parent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, my son, he's 7. He's a Scorpio.
Shout out to a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. It's our season right now.
That nigga is ruthless. Like, what? That nigga is ruthless. And, you know, me being a woman, I can't be, he has a dad. Shout out to his daddy, the top-notch ass nigga for sure. But when it's just me and him, my son is smart. And you know how y'all Scorpios are. So, he be playing his hands, right?
Yeah.
And no, he be trying to get over it. But my son, like, as much as I get overwhelmed, because, again, it's okay to get overwhelmed with your kids. Don't let nobody ever tell you, I don't know what camera I'm supposed to be looking at, but don't ever let nobody tell y'all cannot get overwhelmed with y'all children. It is fucking life. This is our first time living.
Is that saying, like, fuck them kids? Like, I made a post that said, you can only say fuck them kids if you take care of your kids.
Real shit. I think we was just saying that. Yeah. I really think me and her was just saying that. Like, real shit. My son has everything you can ask. He can ask for. Anything that nigga asks for, he gets. Eventually, he might not get it right then and there because he be doing some bad shit. But he gonna get it in the next week or two. So it's like, yeah, I feel like if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, your child is clean. Not saying your child has to have everything, and be in the latest shoes. Not saying that, but as long as your child is comfortable, they are happy, they have their own room. You know what I'm saying? They are living, they are healthy. That's what you're supposed to be doing. They're not sad. Like, I know it's hard for, like, me sometimes. I had to learn. I had my son at 19. I had to grow up with him. I'm still growing up with him. And I think it's the tightest shit ever. I love it. I love growing up with my baby. He just turned 7. And I'm about to be 27. So, it's, like, it's so tight how, I know, like, before, it would be hard to communicate with a child. Because, there would be some times where he does so many adult-like things. Yeah. And then he'll do some kid shit. And you like, what? But you were just a grown-ass man 2 seconds ago. But you a kid. But you a kid. So it's like, it's a learning process. But it's the best learning process in the world. It's the greatest title. Being a parenting is the coolest thing ever. His smart-ass mouth. Like it's amazing. I love all of it. I wouldn't even the bad shit. Him like when you see kids like breaking windows.
Yeah.
I never thought about that until I had a son, and then I'm like, oh, I thought it was just in the movies where kids throw balls through neighbors' windows
doing
and
stupid shit.
Stupid shit. Nope, my kid, like that's all mine. So like, yeah, it's tight though. Like as much as money as I've had to dish out and pay for other people and shit, I love it. I'm all for it.
Yeah, kids are expensive as shit.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Expensive. Boys are expensive. Like my son, I think we damn near like eats for no reason.
Oh man, I can only imagine.
But I feel like I guess that's just y'all growing as boys or
Facts.
men, whatever it is.
Facts. So overall, you would just encourage people to be good parents, cause and this is why I say that, cause like some people feel like, well, they were ready to be a parent. I don't be feeling like nobody ready. It's like an unknown type shit.
Whatever. You can have fucking millions, bajillions of dollars, have an amazing house, fucking took parenting classes, read all the books, and you could pop out a serial killer.
Facts.
You ain't gonna know what to do.
Yeah.
What the hell? Or you could just pop out a moody ass kid, or some shit that's not even in the books, or it could be anything. That I feel like understanding that your child is a human too. Like my son has bad days. You gonna have bad days. I be having moody ass days. You ain't gonna be disrespectful now, but I'm gonna allow you to be a
Express
human.
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna allow you, and I think that's where parents fuck up. Like
Yeah.
they be like, man, you what are you upset for? Like what do you do? Like nigga, what you mean I do? I'm a human. I walk around every fucking day.
They
I
got
used
a
to
world
hate
too,
when my
yeah.
mom used to say, what do you be doing? All you do is go to school. But girl, that is enough. Like, do you
Yeah.
not understand? That's enough.
Yeah.
So I think that as parents, like me, I just try to become more aware of my son and more understanding.
His
world, yeah. Like
Yeah.
this really his first time living. He's fresh. So it's like he's still understanding his surroundings. He's 7 now, so like this girl shit is like coming up and all that dumbass shit.
Yeah.
So, it's just I think that's where I'm gonna have my issues. Is the
Well,
look.
as you should. You a mama.
Yeah, I don't care about all that. Don't care. Like I'm like, damn, your mama is crazy.
So you gonna be the mama popping up in the scarf at the school? Oh my god.
First time, I ain't gonna be in no scarf. I'm gonna be looking like this.
They gonna be like,
I'm gonna
"Damn,
be
your
looking
mama-"
exactly like
Hey,
this
listen.
with blue hair.
The crazy part about this, listen, my mama is like that. Like my mama is very attractive.
Mm-hmm.
So when she come up to the school, niggas is like, damn, you got the cut of my. I be shitty.
See, my little brothers and sisters, like I have an 18-year-old sister, and then I got my little brother is about to be 17. He hate that shit.
Yeah, I'm nothing on that.
He hate that shit. Like my little sister, she be having parties at my house, and the niggas, them niggas damn near look 30. These grown ass men in the fucking high school. She hates that. Hates it. What you already looking at my sister for? But I mean, shit, it come with it. That's what I'm supposed to do. But I'm not gonna be. I have raised my son to be very sweet on women.
Respected.
He's so respectful. He's very compassionate. It's so amazing. Like he just knows the exact time, and not even just with women, just with people in general. My son has a perfect instinct on when's the right time to console somebody.
That's Scorpio shit though.
It's amazing. I don't know, but it's crazy. I don't know. Maybe because this is my first little Scorpio, So like, it's crazy to see a little child maneuver like that.
Yeah.
So
they're aware of like feelings. Like
yes, he's so aware of it. So I don't, not saying my son gonna be green because he's not, but I know he might come across a pretty ass girl one day, and he's gonna be fucking lost.
I mean that's Aries.
And I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, cause you can't feel that hurt for him.
Yeah,
That's
and
gonna
I'm
be the fuck
gonna
up.
call the bitch. The first heartbreak, I cannot wait. What?
Nah, but look, I think
Have your mama outside too.
I think every dude go through like a heartbreak though. Like that's what make a dude a man though. They go.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, to where they hate bitches for the rest of their fucking life.
It ain't
whatever,
like
whatever. I don't want to hear that at all. Nigga get hurt one time when he's 17 and he hates women
He'd be
till
like,
he
my mama
fucking
warned
dead.
me about your ass.
Yeah. Oh God, that's what you gonna say. Yeah, my mama
man.
told me about bitches like you.
Nah, look.
Playing.
Nah, I think it'd be like this. Like, they get their heart broken, and then it'd be like, yeah, it'd be the whole fuck bitches type of thing. And then it's like, okay, well, it ain't fuck bitches. It's like, I just need to be more aware.
Right.
That's kind of the phase.
You know, I agree with that because I've seen someone like do that. Go from like
fuck bitches,
smashing helly bitches.
Yeah, that's
to like boom. All right.
It's more aware. It's becoming,
cool.
But that's just maturing.
I fuck with you.
That's maturing.
Yeah, that is maturing. So you know, I don't know. I just have this. I'm excited for my son to get older. I have this like, he's gonna be so player, so cool. Like it's just, I'm super excited. Okay. I can't wait for the first bitch to like fuck up, come knocking on my door. Can I talk to it? No.
Damn, you gonna be that mama?
No. Fuck you. What's up? What you want?
What do you have for my child? He'll just holler at him at school then.
Yeah, y'all would hope
I'll
so.
be like, hey, my mama.
Don't come to my house.
So y'all remember the whole like passing notes and all of that thing?
I still have a couple notes.
For real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have one from this this guy. So I remember like I don't know if like y'all had like during Valentine's Day y'all got flowers. Y'all would send flowers to the girls.
To the other class.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I remember I was in 8th grade I was in 6th grade and the nigga was in 8th grade. And I was in science class and my ass was so bad I sat in the front of the classroom with the desk, you know, up to the blackboard.
Yeah, it's always in a couple desks that gotta sit in the front.
Yeah, that's me. So I was in the front and I still have the little note. He came in singing what's that Bow Wow song in Chris Brown? When he was in love with Sierra. Whatever that era was where it was like they was versing each other or some crazy shit they had going on. Yeah. He came in singing that song. And I still have all that. I have my little note where he asked me, will you be my girlfriend, yes or no?
Hell no.
And then it said like song I'm listening to right now.
I remember the playlist. Like you had to make a playlist for the person.
Yeah, I love shit like that. I love when motherfuckers used to put effort. I think that was so cute.
Do you think the kids now know like they ain't gonna have that like making a playlist for somebody?
I want my son to, cause I put in so much effort. Like I show my son like little things count. And matter of fact, you know, my siblings are like that too. Their mothers have like established that in them. Cause like they'll make little things and give it to you, you know, and like little shit like that. I love sweet little things. I think that's bigger than. I mean, it's
extravagant, cool. Big shit.
No, don't get me wrong. Like,
nah, I feel like everybody can do some big shit though. It takes
real shit. Like everybody can throw some flower petals on the shit. But I still like that shit though. But everybody can put some, you know, some candles down. Everyone can do that. But I think it's tight when people make little things, you know,
or
like
something that fits you.
Yeah, like little playlists. I love playlists. I love music is my love language. So I love when people send me songs and say, "Oh, this reminds me of you." That's perfect. So I think if people like understand that they can, you know, be more creative, that takes you longer. I feel like with women.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Okay. And we kind of slid into this topic. What's the do's and don'ts in the bedroom? Because we know you a sex person, and you hit that topic last time. You killed that topic with G. So, what's the updated do's and don'ts?
Okay, a do and a don't. So let's see. When it comes to men ask me.
We're gonna say both. Like, okay, what's a turn off when you first
men stop rushing shit. Like, quit just trying to put that motherfucker in. Chill out. Like, there's other things y'all can do. Y'all can be sucking on the titties. Y'all can be doing helly other shit, but trying to jab on a motherfucker off bat. Like, ease your way into things. Make the person feel comfortable. He or she, whatever y'all prefer, no judgment. You know, do your thing. But ease, you know, the person into it. Make them feel comfortable. When I feel like when I'm comfortable, it's up there. Like you're gonna get some shit. So the more comfortable, and I feel like that goes for men too, right? Like I've made a man feel very comfortable to where he will do things that he said before that he was not going to do.
Oh yeah, we talked about
what?
Well, I think you hit a topic on it. I don't know.
Are we talking about your G spot in your butt?
Yeah, we definitely have that.
So I personally don't want a man who wants something in his butt. But if you are a man and you would like your woman to do that, that does not make you gay at all. Because you have a G spot in your butt.
This is touche speaking.
It's a facts. Unless you got a man putting something in your butt, then that is not gay. That is facts. 2 men have to be doing something for it to be gay. 2 women have to be doing some shit.
This is touche speaking. Nah, say get your shit off. I'm gonna let you get your shit off.
But yes, so I personally do not want that. But it's nothing wrong to experience new levels of your sexuality. I've been with somebody for fucking damn near 6 years. We have elevated our sex life to different things. Like when we were together, like our 2nd year of being together, we was not talking about, oh, let me lick your butt. Like me lick his butt. Like ain't nobody thinking of no shit like that.
That's some shit y'all done got bored and did.
Hold on. I'm not about to get bored and lick my nigga. Hey, so like no, I'm not.
How did that convo come up?
Hold on. I'm just speaking hypothetically here, okay? But the convo has came up because whatever. I'm fucking grown. What the fuck? And these motherfuckers, I'm pretty sure you know that like other things besides a little tongue here and there up on their butt. So whatever. But I think that it's a conversation. It's not nothing like, it shouldn't be anything awkward. That's why I said a level of comfortability. We're comfortable with one another. It's okay that we talk about it. It's part of sex. We've done other shit. So, it's not, I don't know. I feel like if you can't sit here and like do some nasty shit one time or try some nasty shit with your partner, then like, is that really your partner? You know what I'm saying? Is that really your partner?
I agree to disagree with you.
Not necessarily saying it has to be the tongue. I get what you're saying, though.
I get what you're saying.
Licking the butt or anything about your booty. It ain't got nothing to do with your butt.
Nah, I get what you're saying. Venturing off with your partner.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. So what fits y'all though?
Yeah, whatever is in y'all limits, Yes. Like you can try.
I agree with that.
A lot of things, but I feel like trying new things is another rule too. Like as a dude, like you have to try new things. You can't keep doing the same shit over and over again. It's gonna get fucking boring. I don't care what nobody fucking says.
I already know. Yeah, females be like, hey, other shit.
There's whips. There's belts. There's handcuffs. There's
Are you
toys.
The places type of person, like random places?
Yeah, so back of the car, let's
Hey, have you ever been caught? Like by some random ass people, not by the police, but like random people like walking past and shit like that?
No. I'm pretty sure maybe like our neighbors have saw us, for sure. Yeah, because we've been like outside in our backyard, on the porch. Let's see. Balcony.
I think all girls done the balcony though.
Depending
on a lot of them.
Yeah, just regular old balcony to some apartments.
That's what I mean. Like I think all girls.
Okay. I thought you meant like we on vacation. No,
I think they did both. I think they did the apartments and the vacation. Definitely vacation though, but
let's see.
Apartments.
Yeah, the car for sure is like my favorite. It's like we here now. Pull it out. That's always my favorite. I've done it in wild ass places that I've never.
What's the craziest place you done been and was like, all right, we really about to fuck here?
Man, my it's my son's great grandmother's basement.
Oh my god. Your son, what? In the relative's house?
Hell yeah, everybody's upstairs.
That's not that bad.
In her basement, my grandma's basement. Look,
you ain't supposed to be fucking in the relative's house.
Shit, nigga, I was. He had just got back from the East Coast, but bring that here.
In a relative's crib.
Yeah, I was by the wall, so we would hear if somebody come down. You feel what I'm saying? We have enough time. So I'm like, oh, okay, you good? We got it. So it was cool, you know. As long as you know, I don't know. I wouldn't mind getting caught. Like, what's up? What? We doing it. But I feel like that was pretty bad because, like, oh my God, here comes grandma.
What they doing in there? Like,
what y'all down there doing?
Yeah.
Fucking. We're doing it.
What's the don'ts? Like, absolutely don'ts you ain't going for?
Yeah. Okay, and this goes for women as well, because I have gotten bad head from women. So don't ever think like women. I've always heard like, oh, women know what body's better. No, the fuck they don't. Okay,
that's a myth.
That's a fucking myth.
I've always like heard that.
Yeah, no, and fucking wrong. I know I've gotten head twice from two different women, two separate occasions, and it was not pleasurable at all. It's very gnawish. Very it was a very like you like ooh, not like a ooh, it was like ooh, like it wasn't
soothing.
Yes. So if you feel somebody, I don't know why, like motherfuckers be thinking like pulling away is like them wanting more. No, like it might be for you to slow down. And I think people feel like once they give head, you're just supposed to go all fucking in. Like, no, you can be subtle with it. You ain't gotta be like chewing on that motherfucker. You don't have to do none of that. I think people get so excited and so geeked and just so into it that they just kind of forget what they're doing. So I think if people like, don't be biting. Don't, let's see, what's another don't? I don't know what else would be a don't during sex. Don't, I guess, be overly aggressive. You know, like, that's going back to being comfortable with your partner. Some women like certain shit. That's
what I was about to say. Some women like that, though.
Yeah, like, you know, it's cool. Slap a motherfucker around a couple times, do a little spitting. Like, that's fine. But some women prefer that's, like, you don't do that. You keep that shit to yourself. So, again, just speak with your partner. Have a conversation. Smoke some weed and talk about what you like and what you don't like. Get real high and then go do it. It'll be perfect.
Okay. So, we always give our guests a scenario. And it's funny to see the reaction that people say. Okay, so here's your scenario.
Okay.
All right, so you fuck up the plug's money, right?
Okay.
They give you 3 options. A, you can put your hand on the table, and for 1 minute, they're going to take a hammer and beat your shit. That's A.
Not my nails.
B.
No.
B. They handcuff you to a car, and the car is going 20 miles per hour, and they drag you for a quarter of a mile. Or C. They take razors and cut you up and then throw bleach on you. Which one is you picking out?
Who the fuck made these? Who did you make this shit up?
Nah, it was on a podcast, and I just took this one specific scenario from it.
Shit, drag me, nigga.
That's but so you taking a drag?
Listen, I love my nails. I love getting my nails done. I love my hands. You ain't about to be banging on these motherfuckers. Then what's the one you talking about? You finna cut me up and throw some bleach on me?
You don't think you can survive? Why
don't where we cut you cut me on my legs?
Nah, they cut you everywhere and they gonna throw bleach on you. I personally took that one because I feel like I can survive that shit.
What? You gonna have burns and shit on your skin?
Do you know how long of a quarter of
me?
But listen though, a quarter of a mile, 20 miles per hour, that's like moving. Like,
can I do this? Like,
now they got you handcuffed like this.
I can't be like this.
You can run, yeah, you can try to run, but you ain't gonna be able to keep. You can't run no.
Damn, my knees gonna be fucked.
Man, your body gonna be fucked up.
I could at least do half.
What, nigga? No.
That rest when y'all give out, when y'all body give
razors.
out.
I ran track.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I did too. I play football.
I ran track collegiately.
I know. So you can run.
Look, it's really not that long though. Real shit. I'm with you, Queech. Look, drag me the fuck. I'm drag me.
So y'all both feel like y'all both picking a
drag
car.
me.
Getting dragged.
Actually, I would do the hammer because I wouldn't bother.
Oh yeah, she said the hammer. You said after a while, what?
After 2 hits, I'll be cool. My hand will be numb.
Dead ass.
Your brain.
Hey, matter of fact, I might have passed out already.
Yes,
your ass. I ain't gonna back you out. Look, no.
Hey,
one hit, I'm
be
done.
Fucking dead off of that shit.
Listen, don't ever try to come kidnap me and torture me, because I ain't gonna be no good to y'all motherfuckers.
You gonna pass that?
I'm finna pass that on you. I'm gonna be complaining to
Nah, they gonna wake your ass right back up.
No, please look, go give me a blunt if y'all finna keep fucking with me, bro. Come on, bro. I'm gonna be so hungry. Soon as 10 minutes into the van, where is the liquor? Where is the weed? What's up? Y'all gonna we gonna have to make this right for me if y'all gonna try to do whatever y'all trying to do. I would hate to be kidnapped. I would be so hungry. Oh my God. I say the same thing about going to prison. I would be starving. I'd be cool in there. What? I'd be having all the bitches. I'm picking, as soon as I get locked up, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to find the biggest dyke or whatever the fuck.
And protect you.
We go together now.
That's crazy.
We smooth go together now. I'm so serious. We go together now. What? I want to go help me get them noodles. I'm going to be having it set up, and I know. I'm not going for that. I'm going to be starving in prison. I don't see how people can do that. Like, people who go to jail for, like, 10 years.
Okay, this bring me into another topic for you. How long should a female wait if a nigga get locked up? What's the not proper, but what's the, like, you could at least wait this long type shit? If she been fucking with the nigga, like when I say it's her nigga, they get locked up.
How long we been together?
Y'all been together, let's say we're gonna give 3 years. 3 years.
I am gonna hold you down.
For
Probably 2 years.
2 years. If for a 3-year relationship, 2 years, and then
Damn.
after that you out of here.
Depending on what you did, because you ain't my.
Okay, look. Let me give y'all this. Let me go more specific. Let me. All right, look. Let me give y'all more specific. Let me give y'all more specific. I'm gonna give y'all 2 different scenarios. So the first nigga, he been your nigga for 3 years. He been taking care of home. He been doing everything right, and he just get caught up, and he gotta do 4 years.
That ain't shit. Yeah, 4 years.
Are you having a nigga on the side though?
No, he ain't about to get out and beat my ass. Hell no. He about to get all booted up in prison just to come home and be shitty.
Yeah, because after 3 years, they're getting done in prison. He's coming back traumatized. I don't.
So you gone?
You'll be fine.
Damn. All right. Well, I know you gonna answer this for the next question, or touche. So you got a nigga that's been dogging your ass. Y'all been together 10 years. This nigga been dogging you, doing him, like playing around on you. This nigga get a 3-year bid. What you doing? You holding him down or are you out?
I will put money on your books.
Okay. What's the that's
I ain't got nothing else.
You doing you?
I will put money on your books. I'm gonna make sure you got enough noodles and oodles to last you till your fucking time is served. But that's about it.
But that's the whole time you out here in the street.
I've been in a situation where I had broken up with someone who I was with. We got into it real bad, talked bad real bad to each other. I left. He gets locked up. He needs me to bail him out. I definitely bailed that nigga out. That's what I'm supposed. I feel like once I love you and once we have established something, I'm always gonna have that for you. Now, to the extent of it,
it varies.
Varies.
Okay.
Fucking varies. Now, yeah, it just all fucking depends. But if you done dogged me out, we've been together for 10 years. You done dogged me out, and then you done got locked up.
Now I can do what I want.
Now,
little Uzi, man.
My mama, get the fuck up out of here. What? That's yeah. I'm gonna make sure you got money on your books. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna try to talk to you as much as I can now. You know, if I get a new nigga, we can't be fucking talking all the time. But I'll try to talk to you as much as I can. But I will make sure, yeah, that's
now. Now, is you explaining to a new nigga like, hey, when this nigga come home?
No, if he comes, if we're still talking about the 10-year nigga who did me dirty.
Yeah.
We're not. If you come home, we're not finna be together.
Oh, so that's it.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, so now that you're there and you're sitting down, I got you, you're listening to me because I'm the only person you can talk to right now.
Now that I got your attention.
We're done. I'm going to make sure, again, you're fed. That's that.
Okay. Miss Lady.
She ain't holding shit down.
So look.
She said we've been together for 3 years. You get locked up for 2. I'm out of here.
So you gone for 2? You gone after 2 years?
For me, yes. I mean, we can be friends.
Dang.
But at the end of the day, I mean, depending on what you did, I guess that's it for me. Depending on what you did.
Okay.
Because if you was doing some stupid shit, like if you damn near 30 years old, you was out here selling drugs and shit like that. First of all, you wouldn't even be my nigga because I want you to do something better with yourself. So if you get locked up, like that's why I know, like if you get locked up, you would have to do some real stupid ass shit.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't even be my nigga in the first place.
Real shit.
And that's just how I roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be a little smart.
Respectfully. So, any advice you want to give to people before we close it out? What advice you giving to people?
Somebody said a question they was asking this question.
What's the question?
They said, how long will you wait on your... Oh, that's when they asked. They said, what if y'all had a child together?
Ooh. That threw a monkey wrench in the game. Touche?
Damn.
Yeah.
If he was like the 10-year...
If he was a 10-year nigga, again, I will put some money on your books. That's about it. Like, I don't know.
The child ain't mean anything?
No.
Fuck
No,
no. The child obviously didn't mean too much. First off, fuck all that. The child obviously didn't mean too much to him for you to not have enough respect for me.
Ooh.
So fuck you.
Hey, females ain't waiting around.
And fuck real shit. I need you to build that house with your bare hands. I need you out there with the nails every morning sweating. I need all that. That's what I need. And you're gonna get the same energy back. Men gotta understand you create a heaven for your woman, they gonna give that shit to you back tenfold. Tenfold. You gonna feel like you gonna be treated like a god. You get this bitch hell, it's up there.
So look, let me
Like
ask
what?
you this. Do you feel like if you fuck a female over, you can ever repair that, or she gonna forever look at you like, what y'all call them, fuck
You
niggas?
can repair it.
Yeah,
can
you can
repair it.
definitely repair it. As a woman, you can repair shit. Don't get me wrong, women be on bullshit too. I've been a
yeah.
fucked up ass person multiple times. So
I think everybody go through
yeah.
that. Fucked up
So, as long as you can accept that and you can take accountability, if motherfuckers can't take no accountability, nah.
shit dead.
Shit's dead. If I can't hear you say, like, if I can't hear you take accountability multiple times, if I can't see you do any type of growth or trying to fix what the issue is I've had with you before, no, I ain't got nothing for you. But if I see somebody's putting in some effort, yeah, like, again, I say this all the time. This is our first time living. This is our first time really, like, doing what the fuck we're supposed to do, being with somebody, having kids, learning how to have kids with somebody. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. Then you gotta figure yourself out all at the same fucking time.
Facts.
I feel like I don't want to say like we put too much weight on our shoulders, but I think like it's yeah, I guess too much weight on our shoulders. Like I don't know, we be too hard on ourselves. Not saying we gotta let up and be fucking lazy, cause no, that's never the case. But at the same time, shit, if shit happens, shit, we ain't, you know, we don't know. Like we have to, we have as adults, as humans, we have to learn how to figure things out slowly, and understand that it's just an aspect of life. I always have been so hard on myself, and that's why it's been so hard for me to heal, because I'm like, then you got to do this. And then with all that being put on my shoulders and all that, like, you know, feeling bad and feeling sorry if I didn't accomplish this goal, or if I didn't become this, or if I didn't do this at this certain time, or whatever the case may be, that's another shit added on top of your shoulders, you know?
Facts.
So it's like, I don't know. I feel like if you handle certain things a certain way, it'll be less on your shoulders, or less that you have to handle later on. So, yeah. I don't know. That's just how we feeling.
Well, we're going to end with that advice. 'Cause
Yes.
I feel like
And don't give a fuck about what nobody got to say. Do you.
Have fun, man. Live
Have
life.
fun, yes. Live life. Do you, but still be, you know, respectful around everyone around you. Don't be no fucking jackass. That's not cool at all.
So we done gave y'all the spiel. Thank you, Touche, for popping back up. You know, your family, you're always welcome to Couch Talk.
You're always welcome. I love it on here.
And we out, y'all.
Bye.